Welcome to Tracking the Week. The Nigerian Governors Forum on Monday said the consequential increment in the implementation of the 30,000 naira new minimum wage will depend on the capacity of each state government. Chairman of the group and Governor of Ekiti State, Dr. Kayode Fayemi, stated this while briefing journalists in Abuja. He said, quote, Forum, as a representative body of the state, keenly followed what happened in the negotiations that led to that template. As far as we are concerned, the best the Forum can do is to stick with what has been agreed with the state. State are part of the tripartite negotiations. State agreed to the 30,000 naira minimum wage increase. State also know that there will be consequential adjustment, but that will be determined by what happens on the state-by-state basis, because there are a different number of workers and different issues at the state level. Every state has its own trade union joint negotiating committee, and they will undertake this discussion with the state government. End of quote. On Tuesday, the House of Representatives resolved to beam its searchlight on the moves by the Nigerian Army to embark on a nationwide exercise codenamed Operation Positive Identification (OPI). The decision followed the adoption of a motion moved by the Minority Leader, Ndidi Elumelu, at the plenary presided over by Speaker Femi Gbajabiamila. The lawmakers mandated the Abdulrazak Namdas-led Committee on Army to meet with the Chief of Army Staff, Lieutenant General Tukur Buratai, on the issue and report back to the House. Leading debate on general principles of the motion, Elumelu noted that if the Army should go ahead with the exercise, it would lead to possible militarization of Nigeria. He further noted that the exercise, if not stopped, would lead to infringement on fundamental rights of Nigerians as enshrined in the Constitution. According to Elumelu, if allowed to take place, the exercise would downgrade innocent Nigerians to suspect and conquered people in their land, as well as lead to abuses and serious security issues. He argued that the exercise would also amount to the imposition of state of emergency across the country by the Army. The Deputy Minority Leader, Toby Okechukwu, who spoke in the same vein, argued that the exercise was not part of the mandate of the Army, but that of other security agencies, such as the police and the Department of Security Service (DSS), amongst others. On Wednesday, the Supreme Court dismissed the appeal filed by the People's Democratic Party and its presidential candidate, Atiku Abubakar, challenging the victory of President Muhammadu Buhari in the presidential election of February 23, 2019. A seven-man panel led by the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Tanko Muhammad, dismissed Atiku's appeal for lacking in merit. Speaking on behalf of the panel, Justice Muhammad stated that members of the panel had read all the documents and exhibits filed on the case for about a fortnight, within which the panel discovered that the appeal was lacking in merit. The CJN noted that the reason for the Apex Court's decision will be made known on a later date, which will be communicated to all concerned. The Supreme Court commenced hearing on the appeal filed by the PDP and Alhaji Atiku Abubakar on Wednesday. The seven-man panel was headed by the Chief Justice of Nigeria, Justice Ibrahim Tanko Muhammad. Other members of the panel are Bode Roth Vivo, Olukayode Ariwola, John Okoro, Aminu Sanusi, Ejembi Eko, and Uwani Abaji. At the opening of the proceedings, the Apex Court stood down Atiku's appeal for 15 minutes to enable parties agree on whether or not to consolidate all the appeals. The court, however, resumed sitting after all the counsels agreed to a consolidation of all the appeals. According to the panel, all the appeals were consolidated because the main appeal was binding on all others. There was drama on Thursday as senators screened persons nominated by President Muhammadu Buhari for the board of the Niger Delta Development Commission (NDDC). The drama centered more on the nominee for the post of Executive Director Project, Otobong Dem Akwaibom. A member of the Senate Committee on the NDDC, Senator Matthew Goide, drew the attention of his colleagues to the inconsistency in the curriculum vitae of Ndem. He wondered why the nominee would claim to sit for a school certificate examination in 2007, whereas he obtained his higher national diploma certificate in 2002. Senator George Sakibu added that Ndem claimed to have obtained his master's degree in 2012 and Bachelor of Science degree in 2019. The nominee admitted that there was an omission in his CV. Another drama ensued when Senator Rochas Okorocha said since Ndem had served in the Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, he should be asked to take a bow and go. The nominee also faced another challenge when Sakibo queried him for using the title Right Honorable. The chairman of the committee, Peter Nwaboshi, however, intervened to calm the situation. The nominee for the position of Executive Director of Finance and Administration, Maxwell Oko from Bayelsa State, was also screened. Others included the Delta State Representative, Jones Erue, Victor Ehato Edo, and Nwogu Abia. The committee also screened Theodore Allison, representing Bayelsa State, Victor Antai, Akwa Ibom, Maurice Efiwat, Cross River, Olugbenga Edema, Ondo, and Uchegbu Kirian, Imo. Others were the Northeast representative, Ado Zubeiru from Adamawa State, and Ambassador Abdullahi Baje from Nasarawa State from North Central. The committee cleared all the nominees screened. On Friday, the Inspector General of Police Mohammed Adamu said that over 66,000 police personnel will be deployed for the November 16 governorship elections in Bayelsa and Kogi State. Adamu played host to the chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), Professor Mahmoud Yakubu, during the screening of the Interagency Consultative Committee on Election Security, organized by the Commission in Abuja. He revealed that about 31,041 personnel will be deployed to cover the election in Bayelsa State, while 35,200 personnel will man the entire terrain in Kogi as well. The police boss stated that the deployment of personnel will not allow free activities of tout to perpetrate their heinous act during the election period. The IGP assured the electoral umpire that the security of the INEC and the election materials will be given top priority. According to him, the ward collection centers will be adequately protected, the CBN where the materials will be taken care of, and the polling unit and collection centers will also be adequately manned.